We begin tonight as cleanup continues across southern New England as a powerful storm brought rain and wind through the area. Good evening, I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Kate Walsh. Power restoration crews are still out working tonight after lingering wind in the area made things difficult for workers this afternoon. More than 10,000 customers still without power in Rhode Island. And we are seeing some widespread damage, several trees being knocked over, including these here in Westerly. This photo sent to us by a viewer via Report It. We have team coverage of the aftermath of this storm tonight. Chief Meteorologist Tony Petracca will have a look at the storm, and Sheena Lasciuto is standing by after checking out some damage in southeastern Massachusetts.
But first, let's go to Eyewitness News reporter Rob Nesmith, who has more on one woman in Westerly who dodged a falling tree.
Still several people here in Westerly without power. There's even still some flooding in roadways, like here behind me. For one woman in town, this storm was a painful experience. In the dark.
The trees were so heavy, they shook the whole house.
And bruised.
It's been pretty scary here today.
Denise Patron spent part of her day hooking up a generator to keep her pellet stove running, and the other part in the hospital because of a falling tree.
So I ran because the sparks started flying. I fell down over there and broke my nose in two places.
The storm literally packing a punch with her car.
The whole windshield's gone. This is all gone.
And taking power lines down with it in front of her Westerly home.
It was bad. It was like almost like a tornado coming through here. The trees were just snapping like crazy.
A spokesperson with National Grid tweeted out this photo of a tree down on two submission lines, saying that's what caused most of the outages in Westerly. Line crews told Patron that it would take 2 days before her lights come back on.
We have no water.
Spending her evening with flashlights, counting her blessings.
Everybody said things can be replaced, but you can't. And I guess we're lucky it didn't hit the house.
Patron works as a bus driver for the Westerly school system. No school today because of the outages. Patron says she's not sure when she'll be able to get back to work because of her injuries. Reporting in Westerly, I'm Rob Nesbitt, Eyewitness News.
Damage from the storm felt not just in Rhode Island, but across southeastern Massachusetts.
Eyewitness News reporter Sheena Lasciuto went to one of the hardest hit areas, and she joins us in studio with more Pinpoint Weather Team coverage.
Yeah, we met quite a few people today that say cleanup will take days for them. State officials say southeastern Massachusetts was one of the hardest hit areas in the state.
Mother Nature left her mark, blasting southeastern Massachusetts Wednesday night.
You can feel the car like vibrating. Just flipped everything upside down.
Heavy winds and rain, snapping trees and flipping over patio furniture. This is what people woke up to in Fairhaven.
And I was like, did that just happen?
The powerful coastal storm caused downed trees and power lines, leaving thousands in the dark in the Commonwealth. Massachusetts emergency management officials say it will take multiple days to restore everyone. These are photos sent to us by people who live on North Quarry Street in Dartmouth. A large tree came down and got caught on wires. Residents in the area say they are prepared to be without power for days. Neighbors say crews were there for hours Thursday cleaning up, but there are still wires down, and they feel it's unsafe to be out and about in the area.
Now, these numbers are always changing, but we just checked our local areas. According to Eversource in Dartmouth, there are about 60 customers still without power, and in Westport, about 45. But in New Bedford, there are about 160 Eversource customers still waiting to be restored. I'm Sheena Lasciuto, Eyewitness News.